Hey guys, welcome to Written in the Stars. This reading is for you if you have walked away from someone but you feel more confused. So you've walked away from this person but you've left feeling more confused than ever. And then I literally heard than ever. More confused than ever. So let's see. So this might be someone that you view as someone solid, stable, grounded. They might have good finances. They might be a father. They could be someone who values quality, or, you know, I don't want to say dresses well, but dresses, I want to say like in more maybe designer things, or takes care of their appearance, always smells good, that, that kind of person. I know that kind of person. It sounds nice, and it feels like this person is very put together. But what is missing here? Like, what's with the walking away and just got lost in that energy? I'm not gonna lie. Whoever this is might smell really good, and they might just be really smooth or something because they're making me feel really giddy. So if that's how the person makes you feel, just like this energy of like, oh God, like I know you're just trying to be smooth, but I'm still here for it because it's coming from you. Do you know what I mean? There's a Janae Aika line, but it was you, so I was with it. Man, to tell you the truth, wish we never did it, because I usually do stick to the business. But you came out the blue, and man, and you just flipped it. Oh my God, maybe this person just flipped the script on you or came out of the blue somehow. It's just given like, and it was unexpected. Something about this person was unexpected, and it just felt like, damn, you know, what do we have here? Like, I wasn't even looking for someone, and this person just kind of, goddamn, baby, my mind's blown. Be forgetting you live in a different time zone. Yeah, so this person kind of blew your mind. Maybe you live in different states or different towns. Like, I don't know. We just an emphasis on time as well, time zones. Okay. Ooh. Well, why do it feels like you still feel you can have a future with this person, but I just don't understand the having to walk away. And the Eight of Cups to the Seven of Cups is making me feel like, usually with the Eight of Cups, I always look at the Nine of Cups as the next progressional step, obviously. And I've gone in search of self, I've, been on this journey, and I'm on my ninth cup, which is like personal happiness. But going down to the Seven of Cups, it's like it goes from trying to gain certainty to being left more confused, and I don't know why. So I'm trying to work that out. Help me out, Spirit, help me out. It seems like there was an opportunity, but there's a real disappointment, and it's like making new plans. Like maybe this person was someone that you thought you had a future with. It's kind of like it's taking me on a mini journey. Like this is how it began. Like you guys were so good. You like them. You like they smell good. They were just that intoxicating type of energy, and it just seemed like the type of person that was, like loyal and integral, etc., etc. So maybe you thought that this person was going to be someone that you have a future with, and maybe you're realizing now that it's time to walk away. Oh no, the Three of Swords. I think you've come to the decision that, in order to preserve your dignity in a way. You'd rather break your own heart, so you'd rather do the walking away in some sense. But then you don't have all of the information. Oh, okay. I feel like you don't have all of the information, but you are wanting to walk away to preserve your own heart. So it's like you're trying to begin healing from now, because you're kind of like, well, this isn't going to work. This isn't it. I need to, prevent the absolute heartbreak and just cut ties now. And so that's why the energy is like, I'm making peace with it, I'm moving forward, I'm making plans, I want something new. But then there's an unresolved energy of like the Seven of Cups, which is like, I don't fully have all the answers. So the emphasis might be on speaking up for yourself, speaking up, saying what you want, confirming what is it you want to other people as well, like saying this is what I require or this is what I would need from you, and just kind of helping them to understand your needs. The Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's a need to speak up a bit more, speak your truth when it comes to your needs. Don't just it just kind of feels like you're quicker to like cut someone off than like I'm saying it like I feel like you're not gonna like me for saying this because I'm like saying it in a quiet voice, but let me try and think of a way to phrase it. Like, you'll cut someone off before saying, actually, this is what I need from you, and giving them the chance to do that for you. You might not be aware of this, so don't get annoyed with me. But that's what it feels. If this reading is resonating with you, then you'll know it's for you, for sure. You might be that type of person. You'll cut someone off before saying, well, actually, this is what I need from you, and seeing if they can give that to you. It's like you create this barrier that's like, if you don't do it, you expect people to kind of, or you expect the person you're dating to kind of know what you need without having to tell them. And it's like, nah, you're gonna have to tell. Oh, 1 second. I'm so sorry. I know I've lost my trail of thought. My son came in and I forgot what I was saying. So I'm gonna try to rewind back a little bit as I look at the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's just an energy of they should know what what it should be, like a common thing to know, like, this is what I require. Like, I don't know, that I want to be messaged every day, or that I want to have dates planned for me, or whatever it is. Like, what actually makes you happy? Like, what do you want in a partner? You have to kind of decide that with yourself, and then you're able to let someone know, this is what I kind of need. Can you be that person for me? It is kind of like a contract, like a verbal contract, isn't it? When it comes to relationships, in a way, it's a partnership. And it's just like, instead of anyone wasting their time, wouldn't it be just a smoother ride to just be like, I noticed that you, I don't know, didn't call before bedtime. It might not be something so small, but I noticed that you didn't call before bedtime. And instead of just thinking like, oh, well, clearly this person doesn't care because they didn't give me a call before bedtime. When I like someone, I give them a call before bedtime. And in their mind, they're just like, I spoke to you this morning, or, I just thought that if you wanted to call, you would just call me, or, whatever it is, whatever their counter, the argument back is, kind of thing. But it would just be easy to be like, hey, I noticed you didn't call me. around bedtime. And they could say, oh, do you like being called around bedtime? Yeah, like I thought everyone did. No, I've never really known about that, but yeah, I can call you around bedtime. Simple. You know what I mean? It's resolved. But it feels like in your head, it's like built up, like this person's almost disrespecting you or um, not being a good partner or, and that comes from uh, the place you've been. So like the people that you've been with have made you feel that way, so it automatically takes you back there and you're back in that emotional space, and then you feel very much in your head and you begin overthinking little things. But and then to preserve yourself, it seems like you just kind of cut the person off. It never leads to a conversation of this is what I require. Does that make sense? Do you know what? I tried my best not to call you guys out. I tried my best. My voice was even going smaller. I was just looking for ways around it. Like, I just don't want to have to call them out. And I hope that you don't feel called out, because this is definitely a positive. Like, if you can recognize in this reading that this is something that resonates with you, then I feel like you'll know how to. It's like constructive criticism. I feel like you'll know how to grow, you'll know how to change, and you can give it a try, because obviously, what's the definition of insanity? You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing over and over again. So no, we want to make change. We got the devil and the 5 of swords. That is a self-sabotage. If I ever saw one. You've thought your way into this obsessive negative thoughts. And you know what happens when you have obsessive negative thoughts? You create negative outcomes. And then it's the worst outcome scenario kind of thing. I don't feel like you do that in all areas of your life. I feel like it's, mainly your romantic life that maybe suffers with that, and it comes from past situations. So your lens is definitely distorted in that sense. For me, it's like always just follow your gut instinct, not fear, but the gut instinct will tell you all the time. Never gets it wrong. Your gut instinct is very much just very like a light flutter. I always feel it in my stomach kind of area. That feeling always steers me in the right direction. It's like, even with the smallest things, like, is the food burning? Like, is the food gonna burn or something? I don't know. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, I need to check the food. My mum said the same thing as well. So I know it's not just me, but like, just before the food's gonna burn, you get this little gut feeling. Food in your oven that you're cooking, I'm just saying, for example, get this little gut feeling and you're like, oh my God, I need to check the food. It's that small. It looks like you're going to be making more connections though, which looks good, but you just need to come out of your head. What's on your mind? Is there something on your mind? It does look like it's going to be reducing over time. Your thoughts are creating your reality, and I don't like what I'm seeing right now in the thought area, babies. I don't like it. The devil and the 5 of swords is concerning me. It's feeling very negative. I want you to challenge yourself this week. Do something that's going to take you out of this energy of the 9 of swords and the 8 of swords. One thing, something that you wouldn't normally do, just try and do it and get yourself out of this energy that I don't like. And change up your environment, do something. Break up the pattern somehow. Because there's a pattern that's formed here. You're going to have to be challenging those thoughts, trying to be an observer of your thoughts. What is it that could be the negative thinking? What is it that's stopping you from getting to where you want to, whether that's in love, career, in life in general, in relationships? What is it that's, if you asked yourself honestly, that is putting a obstacle in the way? What would you say it was? And if you can move past that, you have something very beautiful coming. Very beautiful indeed. Oh my God. If you can get past this, it feels like it's like a test, or I don't really feel like the universe tests us though, to be honest. I don't feel like it's a test like that. But in this case it's very much looking like that though. Like there's something you need to face, there's some shadow side. It's a sabotaging pattern that you need to face head on, expose it and be like, no, this isn't how it's gonna go down anymore. Once you do that, you remove the obstacle. And once the obstacle's removed, it's like a renewal, a brand new beginning somewhere in much brighter energy. The cards go from dark, like the Devil and the Five of Swords, to light of like the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Star, like the brightest card. So it just shows me that shining a light on whatever this is just going to put you in a much better position. It's like you go up a level. It's like your next glow up. Wow. I think I should stop it right here. Oh my God. I liked it though. I liked the energy of it too. It took me on quite a journey. If that was your life, thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy. I'll see you in the next reading. I do personal readings. If you want, the details are in the description box below. Sending you lots of love from Written in the Stars. Mwah.